Good morning, fellow woodworkers. Today I received a big batch of wood, a lot of exotic woods, whole logs, since I recently got my Laguna benzo, as you might have seen in the previous workshop vlog. And yeah, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you around in my wood stash and what I received in the mail. And yeah, I hope you are going to enjoy my little wood overview that I'm going to give you today. Oh well, hello there, welcome to my infomercial. Well, that's a very nice and professional woodworking setup that I got here. A very tiny workbench, as you have seen in the last episode, and also a package to unbox. Well, what can you do? It is what it is. So here's the first of about 6 packages that I'm going to unbox. So let's go ahead and get started using my Japanese marking knife, because it's very nice to open packages using it, and you can sharpen it very nicely at some point. Okay, oh, we got a bit of paper, which I can definitely reuse. And what do we have here? Well, these are the plum logs. Oh yeah, boy, looking fine. Or no, what is this? Those are the olive logs. So overall we got 10 kilograms of olive. Let me weigh this real quick, I'm curious. Well, seems to be the case that it's about 10 kilograms. The price for 10 kilograms of olive wood here was only 35 euros. That is not much. Free delivery, that's seriously not much for such an amount of olive wood here in Germany. In a normal case, you're going to pay way more. Well, these are logs. They have dried for, I think 2 years or something, the seller said. And I'm pretty excited to resort these on my benzo in one of the next episodes. It's going to be a very informative episode, and yeah, I seriously can't wait. Let's take a look at the grain. Can I see any of the grain? I mean, you can see it a tiny little bit, but it's a raw log, so you can't see much at the moment. But yeah, these right here are the olive wood logs, and let's continue with the next package. Those are heavy. Next up, this one. Okay. So if those were the olive wood logs, then those right here should be the plum logs, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa. They are a bit mossy, I suppose. It's not a problem at all. I mean, they are raw logs, and they dried for about half a year at this point. So we got a small one here. Oh, holy shit. I love plum wood. It's so beautiful. The raw log, holy shit. Look at that grain. I can't wait to cut it up. Sadly, I can already see that we got a pretty big sapwood part, but that's not a problem. I want to use it for small projects anyway, so they can have a little bit of sapwood. It's not a matter of stability or anything of that sort. For the things that I'm going to use it, at least the small log, wood movement really doesn't play a big role. So I can use the sapwood. I'm a big fan of sapwood. But here we got a better piece. It's a pretty mossy one, as you can see here. But the hardwood, big old piece of hardwood in here. Let's take a look at that. It's beautiful. Those are going to give me some very, very nice planks. I mean, it's a tiny little bit rotten here at the core, but I mean, all the other parts down here in this half, they are just going to be really beautiful planks, I think. Yeah, pretty excited about the plum wood. Can't wait to resort this one. Pretty amazing. Gonna be pretty good. Now for the big packages, for the big players. Holy smokes, they are always so big. If you are wondering where I get my wood from, those logs were from eBay. And those big packages that I always receive are from Designholz. Friend of mine, you could say internet buddy, and a bunch of very nice people. Check out their website, linked on there in the description. Hopefully at this point they already renewed the website such that it looks even better. Very nice prices going on over on Designholz. Not sponsored by them, but I just love their products. Such great logs, and not logs, planks, but overall such a great experience working with these guys. They basically provide me with nearly all of the wood I have ever used for STEM HU and my personal projects. Woo! Holy shit. Okay. That is starting off pretty damn fine. Oh, I love it. Zebrawood. Take a look at this piece. I saw them online. They basically just put it up the day I bought them. I just had to have them. One of the highlights for me is the grain of Zebrawood is already so fucking cool. But if you take a look at that, I wanted this one specifically because it has wormholes in here. But very good looking ones. I really like something like this. Those details. Fill them up with just a tiny little bit of epoxy and it just looks freaking amazing. Even now it already looks so damn good. Holy smokes, I love Zebrawood. We got 2 of these here, and if you're familiar with wood prices, you are going to know that these 2 planks already cost a fortune. Small one, but they are not as expensive as plywood currently. No, that was just a joke, but you probably know the lumber prices for plywood too. And yeah, just freaking amazing. I just had to have these. I love Zebrawood and I want to have I want to do a lot of projects with it. So I didn't order this one. Thank you so much. He even put Happy New Year onto the plank. That is so nice of you. Thank you very much. That is olive wood. He knows that I really like olive wood and I think he just gave it to me as a present. Thank you very much. What a great New Year's present. And this just screams for becoming a little table. Oh yeah, I can't wait. That is amazing. Thank you very much. I told you the guys from Design Halls are just the best. They are the best. Oh, such nice people. Yeah, thank you so much. That's so cool. That's a very, very spicy piece. It just has such a nice shape. That is so cool. And now I can already smell it. Red cedar wood. Oh, holy shit. Red cedar wood. If you've never seen cedar, red cedar wood is definitely more beautiful than yellow cedar. Just take a look at the grain. Take a look at that. It's ridiculously cool. And just a small sapwood part. This is why I got these, because there's not much sapwood on here. And I can definitely make use of these 3 to create some kind of tabletop or like a small table. But the grain on this one, I can fill all these branch holes up with epoxy and the like, but the grain on this one is just ridiculous. It's just seriously, it's like the sapwood melted into the hardwood. It's just so freaking amazing. Just looks so damn good. And yeah, the smell of red cedar is just amazing. It's just ridiculously good. I love it. Yellow cedar too. But actually, as a fun fact, from red cedar I do not get any kind of headache from the smell once I mill it. But from yellow cedar, for some odd reason, I get headaches. I don't know why that is, but I keep it away from where I work quite a bit, because as for the smell, it just gives me headaches, like perfume and all of this stuff. I don't know why that is, it's just weird. But yeah, red cedar is a bit better for me and it looks better. So I'm going to go with red cedar. Now for the next package, shall we? Now the next package is also really heavy because I should have some really heavy pieces of wood in here. Some really dense ones. Oh yeah, oh, that looks good. So the first ones are some that I use for tensecurities, and those are olive wood planks once again. Yeah, I seriously love olive wood. It's one of the best wood types. Those were new. They are 1 centimeter thick olive wood planks, and I plan to basically put them together and create lamps from them, so glue them together. This is what I have in mind, so for later projects. And oh, they went overboard this time with the grain. That's ridiculous. And they are for the tensecurities. And the people who are going to get these tensecurities this time around are fucking lucky bastards. Holy shit, the grain. They are 5.5 millimeters thick and thick, not thick, I'm terribly sorry. Not a thick, they are thick. And well, they are just perfect for my tensecurities. I love to use these. 6 of these, also 3 of the thicker ones. And now a very, very awesome wood type that I really love just for its color. It's so ridiculously cool looking. Padouk, also called coral wood. Padouk is just, well, what can you say? The color is just freaking amazing. It looks rusty. It reminds me of the color you find in the desert from Minecraft. I can't get the name right now, but you probably, Mesa biome. It reminds me of this one. And overall, it's just such a cool color, such a seriously nice color that you get for Padouk, and it's perfect for cutting boards and all of that sort. And the grain is seriously gorgeous. I really love Padouk. And yeah, last piece is one other type of wood that I seriously love, and it's just a good replacement for ebony, for example, if you don't have that at hand, or other types of rosewood, wenge. Oh yeah, wenge. Just look at that grain. Gotta bring it a bit closer to you. It's just so cool and so fucking dense. You have no idea how heavy this board is. Wenge. This one has been put onto the website one day after I ordered all the other things. But I told him that I would love to have this piece of wenge too, and then he put it into the box too, right before sending everything out. And yeah, let's move on to the next packages, I think. Talk about timing, serious, right on time for today's video. The truck rolled around with a new wood delivery and, well, bunch of assorted wood types. The price for those about 220 kilograms of raw lumber were about, let's say, 1,200 euros. So $1,500, which I think is totally fine for over 200 kilograms of walnut, mahogany and maple. Let me show you around. Is it just me, or is that maple looking kind of thick? About 5 centimeters thick, 5.2 centimeters. Then we also got same thickness of mahogany. Those are these mahogany lumbered planks. And also I got a bunch of American walnut. Yeah, those are these long planks which amount to 2 meters and 30 centimeters in length. And yeah, as mentioned before, oh, look at these maple boards. They are ridiculous. Also 2 meters and 30 centimeters, plus some parts they had to cut off. But beautiful lumber, definitely beautiful lumber.
Now before we get to unboxing the other boxes and going upstairs to see what other wood types I have lying around, I'm always wondering when receiving a new batch of wood what the crate is going to look like, how much sapwood the wood is going to have, etc. This is why I'm going to take such a cutoff, and I'm just going to let it run through the planner, and I'm seriously curious what my new batch of wood is going to look like. Let's go. Yeah, what can I say? It's freaking beautiful, the color. It's ridiculously nice, and there's nearly no sapwood, even on the inner part of the wood. And the smell is very, very good. I'm liking what I got here, and I got about 20 meters of it. It's awesome.
Now you might be wondering what all of these packs are. Let me show you. Here's my knife. Okay, little surprise pack. So, I have never seen someone sell wood for such a cheap price on the internet. Just look at that. I got about 25 kilograms of European walnut here. And all of these are, well, knife planks, pen planks, with a diameter, not a diameter, a side length here, square base of 6 by 6 centimeters and a length of 30 centimeters. One of these is about, well, 800 grams. And the person online sold one of these planks, believe it or not, for about 4 euros, I think. This is ridiculously, seriously ridiculously cheap. So I bought 55 kilograms of wooden planks. Half of these, 30 of these, are European walnut, like these ones, and they look really good. They look really nicely manufactured, and the grain on the European walnut is also looking redder. Is it just me? I don't want to state my opinion, but is the grain looking kind of thick? But yeah, ridiculously cool. So many kilograms. Let's take a look at one more. Yeah, those are looking really good. Those are looking really good. All of these are hardwood pieces, hardwood planks. And in a normal case, there should be 30 other typed pen planks in here. And let me see for a second. Yeah, there we go. Pretty excited about these. Spalted beech, or as other people like to call it, rotten wood. Well, what do you do to get yourself spalted beech? Just look at the grain, it's freaking ridiculous. I have a video going on at the moment which I'm filming, and there's a sneak peek over there. Okay, it's a tabletop. But yeah, this right here is spalted beech. What to do is you are going to fall a tree, okay, you are going to kill it basically, and then you are going to let it rot on the ground for a bunch of months. And at the right point, when mold is crawling into here, giving the beech its significantly more nice grain, you are going to stop the rotting. You are going to dry the wood, or you are going to freeze it accordingly, giving you this amazing grain. Amazing grain, amazing grain. Yeah, but some of the grain is just ridiculously cool. Just look at this piece. This is such a signature piece, and I have a lot of cool projects which I would like to do with these planks, okay? Also another tabletop coming in. Yeah, and this is basically it. 30 planks of these spalted beech wood thingies, okay, and also 30 of the European walnut ones. Now I have a lot of wood lying around, which I have to bring to the first floor, and yeah, I'm going to show you around on the first floor, and I'm going to tell you which other types of wood I have lying around. So, fellow woodworkers, that's my wood stash. I brought everything that I had up here, and now I can show you a bit around. So what we got up here are a lot of beech wood planks. This is just regular beech wood, which has been glued together, okay, by factory. And all of these planks have been cut by me. I'm going to use these for creating a board game called Galton Connect. I also have a bunch of other beech lying around. Like all of these down here are beech, and yeah, I still need them for the purposes explained earlier. Also, there are some big boards over there. Other than that, what I have up here is an old piece of spruce wood. Okay, nothing special going on, but these are rather interesting. I have a lot of bowl planks up here, pen planks, knife planks. I bought these because they made up for a very, very nice mix. So for example, one that we have seen before is Zebrawood. Look at the texture, very nice. That's an X cut, a rift cut, and yeah, you are getting a lot of good results from cutting it like this. Also, this right here is a variant of the spalted beech that you have seen. This is the so-called Eisbuche. Namely frozen beech, you could say. It's basically being created by the same procedure. You're going to let the wood rot, but you're going to freeze it at a certain point in time, okay, when the texture is nice and spicy. This is a bit different from the spalted beech. There you are just going to let it rot, and then you are going to let it dry, be it kiln dried or air dried. Other than that, we have a lot of classics up here, like mahogany. I got a bunch of mahogany today. Also, we got, this right here is coral wood, also called padouk. You have seen it too. Here's a big old bowl plank of padouk. Very beautiful wood. Is there something that we haven't seen up until now? This right here is American cherry wood, okay? Nice wood, has a nice texture, and when you oil it up, it looks pretty damn good too. Other than that, here's a bit of catalosh. I have a bigger piece of catalosh lying around here, and Catalog is seriously beautiful. It's a type of rosewood, and just look at that. It's basically a good substitute for ebony. It's deep purple or black in the hardwood and also basically pure white on the sapwood, which makes for a very, very cool contrast. I really love catalog, and I have one product up until now on Stemage EU featuring catalog. Then we also have red gumwood up here, has a very nice texture too, as well as platane wood, platana, and also a bit of European maple. And oh yeah, this one is one that I really like too. That's a type of walnut. It's called Amasakoe. This is one that grows, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in Africa too. And we also got Douzy Rouge, also a very nice tree with very nice texture. So those are a lot of planks. I also have a bunch of others lying around here, but let's get to the other piles. What I also got is obviously a lot of cherry wood, which I use for the product on stemage.eu. This right here is curly flam cherry. It's a type of cherry wood which has a Flammy pattern in here, which very well fits my channel name, Flammy's wood. Maybe you can see it here, like the curly pattern which arrives when the tree is growing in a kind of degenerate way, you could say. Also a bunch of European and also American walnut going on over here, big planks, and way more of the good old cherry, as well as black cherry in the background. And over here what I have is so-called checker tree, one of the most expensive wood types that you can find, at least in the European branch. This is checker wood, and it looks very, very good. It's a type of pear tree, and yeah, you can get it over here. I think you can nearly not get it over in America. It's really expensive. It's really expensive wood too. But other than that, what I have over here, let me drag the camera a bit with me. Now if you take a look at this wood, this right here is so-called lace wood or Lurophaya. It looks like it has some kind of disease, and I actually made a video on it already. Other than that, what we have here in the background, this deep purple, is so-called purple heartwood, which is also a very, very dense wood, but has a very nice color to it. And when you first oil it up, it looks very deep purple, but over time it depends where you store your wood, but over time, once you oil it up, it becomes rather blackish. So yeah, this is some kind of disadvantage. We got a lot more soprano and a lot of hard maple here. This right here should be sycamore maple, a big old slab. Now down here, a lot of different wood types. I received this when buying from a certain shop in Germany. He provides me with thin pieces of wood, which are just offcuts. But those thin pieces of wood are actually freaking amazing for my purposes, especially for the tensecrities. Like we got this very thin piece of coral wood, so padouk, and it's just beautiful to use this in my projects. Thin piece of cherry, thin piece of, this right here is actually Swiss plum, and a lot of other wood types. For some of these, I don't even know what this is. I think this is some kind of nut tree, but I'm not certain. This right here should be yellow cedar. I can already smell it. This is the type of cedar that gives me headaches. This right here is curly sycamore, and we also got some canary wood going on, as well as some more. This could actually be, I'm not certain what it is. Can it be mahogany or red teak? I'm not certain about this, but it's not padouk. And a lot of other wood types, like European elm, and I don't know what this is right now, and a lot of other. Oh yeah, as well as some bamboo boards, black bamboo, which I really like. And over here we just have some scrap wood as well as balsa wood. Now what about these over here? Now down here, first thing you see are big old chunks of one of my most favorite wood types, namely olive wood. I have a lot of these lying around. I had nearly 100 kilograms of olive wood at the start, and it has reduced nicely over time. Next to the olive wood, we also got some, this right here should be white oak. This right here is white oak. And also I got a bunch of mahogany boards here, which I also use for my headphone stands. On top of the mahogany, what we have here are still checker tree boards. And I think, yeah, there's another piece of mahogany trapped over here. That's a nice piece of mahogany. Looking pretty thick, I gotta admit that. And also a very, very beautiful piece of olive. Look at that. This is just going to make for a very nice bench. Okay, this right here, little bench top. That's a beautiful piece of olive wood, and I can't wait to work with it a bit more. On top of here, we are also going to have some other boards of walnut. And at the very top, you might have seen it already, is a big old chunk of curly and also, what is it called? Burl, elm burl. You can see the burl parts here. There was a pretty expensive slab, but this is going to make for a very nice coffee table. Just take a look at the whole top. It's amazing. It looks really good. It has a very nice form to it. And I can't wait to work with it a bit further. But other than that, there's not much more to see. The last thing I have over here is just a bit of, well, beech, as mentioned at the start. And also I have a bunch of, well, acacia wood, okay? Acacia wood is still trapped behind here, but it's not a nice looking slab. It's like glued together wood, lime holds, but I'm using it for some projects from time to time. But yeah, this is my wood stash and it's worth quite a lot at this point. I'm becoming a hoarder. I just want to have wood at this point, which I can work with over time. I want to have it at first, especially during Rona-chan and during the inflation of lumber prices. And the more you can have for good prices, the better you are off in the long run. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy what you have seen today. And if you did, I need to go down a little bit. Let me drag the camera here. If you did enjoy today's woodworking vlog, it's a longer one, then definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel and to watch the other episodes in the playlist, link down there in the description. And up until next video, I wish you guys a flammable day. Please stay safe. Ciao.